need raffle tickets. Are you deaf? I need more play paper.
Oh, here you are.
Thank you.
Raffle tickets indeed, Mrs. Steinberg, and for a good cause, I'm sure you'll agree.
Oh, what would that be, Father?
Well, that's the orphanage for the children of the Portuguese sailors who went down with their ships.
Bertha, did he say Portuguese?
Yes, he said Portuguese. Can't you hear anything?
I can hear perfectly well.
Oh, sure you can.
Yeah, you see, the roof's gone leaky again. I don't think there's been a dry bed at St. Ignatius since Whitsunday.
I'll take 2.
2? Bertha. Now that would hardly start to smooth over the chinks of the gargoyle.
I'll take 3.
I'll take 3.
3, all right. Now, the rest of you ladies, speak up now. I would hate to send you home tonight so that you toss and turn with shame for neglecting the poor Portuguese orphans.
Come on.
Well, Father, you must be a very fast study. Last time I came by your seminary, I believe it was a fast paint garage. I almost got the watercolors on my car to prove it.
Oh, I love watercolors.
Yeah, well, see, I can explain that.
Dr. McIntyre, what have you got against Portuguese orphans?
Not a thing, Bertha. I'm just against a phony priest trying to con you out of your Social Security money.
You can't trust a priest.
Now, ladies, are you going to take the word of a non-believer or a prelate, a clergyman, a man of the cloth?
Well, meet Jake Donovan, also known as Father Donovan. This is Dr. Gates.
How do you do?
Oh, that was yesterday when I was into church raffles, kid stuff.
What's it today, mutual funds?
Who do you think I ought to go for, Dr. McIntyre, Melvin Belli, or F. Lee Bailey? Is he here to take down a deposition or something?
Don't get any bright ideas.
Listen, with the case I got against this hospital, I could win with a first-year law student who stutters.
What case? I heard you fell down and hurt your leg.
Listen, this baby happened on hospital property. Open and shut case of negligence. I think I could learn to like it around here.
Yeah, well, don't get used to it. All you're going to get out of this is a new leg, and no hustling to patients while you're here.
After you gonets get through with them, there's hardly anything left, right?
Lie back.
What's this?
All right, just relax.
Wait, is there something wrong besides the leg?
What do you think?
I think we need 4 views of the abdomen and an ultrasound scan.
No, wait a minute, you guys. I came here for a broken leg. That's all you're going to find wrong with me.
And that may be all that is wrong, Mr. Donovan. We just want to run some tests.
Don't call me Mr. Donovan. Makes me nervous. Jake is fine.
Don't worry, Jake. If there's anything wrong, we'll correct it.
Oh, I get it, Doc. I see. You want to get me up on the old carving block, so maybe there's a little slip of the knife, and that takes care of me and my case against San Francisco Memorial.
You saw right through me. Only you're wrong about one thing. Now, I was thinking about removing your brain, having it bronze as a kind of inspiration to all those poor suckers that got ripped off by natural selection.
Gloria, what happened?
I'm okay, sure. No, you're not.
I'm fine. You don't have anything better to do? Come on,
I'll be okay.
No.
Shoot.
No, you're not. Come in here. Let me see this. Look at that. Lie down. Now what happened?
It's the last time I ever help anybody fix a flat tire.
You didn't get this way by fixing a flat tire.
It's a good thing I was stronger than he was.
Stronger than who? Who was it?
He must have been 75 years old. He was having trouble getting his hubcap off. Can you imagine an old geezer like that wanting sex at his age?
Take it from me, honey. They're ready for it on crutches, in a wheelchair, and 10 minutes before they're embalmed.
Yeah, but in broad daylight on the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge?
It's engineering feats like that that bring out the worst in them. Did you call the police?
No. I was too busy running.
Better?
Yeah. Thanks, Ernie.
We have to make sure this doesn't happen again.
How? I'm not going to carry a gun, and brass knuckles just aren't my style.
Mace?
No.
I'll think of something.
Oh, my God, Jake. What happened?
Is what's going to happen with this baby later on that's important.
Oh, are you okay, honey?
you don't look so good.
Yeah, I'm all right. Did you bring the cigars?
Oh, yeah, I did, honey.
Did you walk the dog?
Oh, sure I did. I mean, if I didn't, I think he'd snitch on me.
Oh, you got me lousy panatellas. You know I don't like panatellas.
I know, honey, but that's all they had.
What, you couldn't try another store or something?
I didn't have the time, and I was worried about you. Oh, don't they clean around here? I mean, this is supposed to be a sanitary hospital.
Who were you talking to before?
Nobody.
Oh, don't give me nobody. I called you a dozen times and the line was busy.
Well, I did talk to the Adult Education Center about rolling in some kind of night class.
What kind of class?
English composition. You could never learn too much English.
What, do you think you're too dumb for me or something?
Well, it wouldn't hurt none to improve my vocabulary and sentence structure.
Sadie, if I decide I don't like the way you talk, I'll let you know, okay? Sadie, come over here. Come here.
Oh, Jake. Do you think you should in your condition?
It's not exactly what I had in mind. Would you just fix my pillow for me?
Oh, sure, honey.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Would it be okay if I kissed you? Like once. Oh, God, I missed you, honey.
Sadie, it's only been one night. Okay, a fast one. Come on, you're a sex maniac, you know that? You're lucky I can handle it.
Well, there ain't nothing you can't handle, Jake.
Hey, you want to go for a little ride or something? Get out of here?
Sure, honey.
Okay, hold this for me.
Oh, yeah. There. You okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who'd ever believe that Sadie Pelkey from Yreka would end up with Jake Donovan? Are you okay, honey?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, is your leg okay? I mean, are you comfortable?
It's okay. It's okay.
But doggone it, Dad, you promised you'd make it. I don't mind admitting I went to a lot of trouble to find truffles. And they're not easy to find.
Sadie, be a good girl and go downstairs and get me a paper, would you?
Oh, sure.
But listen.
Hurry.
No, I didn't. I did get pistachio nuts.
Hey, buddy, you got yourself $50 if I can use the phone.
A stewardess from Japan? Boy, small cars, television sets. Where do these people stop?
Okay, make it 100.
Hang on, Dad, just a minute. What did you say?
I said that phone is worth 100 clams to me right now. Right now.
Dad? Call you right back.
Thanks. Here you go.
I'll dial 9 for you.
Thank you.
Here, I couldn't really keep that. If the call is that important to you.
It's okay. Hello, Farnsworth. This is Donovan. Yeah, I want you to dump everything I've... hold it 1 second. You mind? Just...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, listen, Farnsworth. I want you to dump everything I've got in Texas Petrol, Global Copper and Steel, and Easy Computers. And liquidate. Yeah, I know it's over $2 million. But I want a lease on every hunk of land you can find in Crescent County between Peck's Hollow and Eagle Ridge. I know it's a desert, Farnsworth, but underneath all that sand, there is silver. Yeah, that's what I said. Uh-huh. Okay, cover it for me, pal, and move fast before the stampede begins. Touch base with you later.
Oh, hey, can I help you there?
Ah, yeah. And, thank you, Fred.
No, I couldn't. Hang on just a minute. I couldn't help overhearing. Were you talking about Crescent County?
You heard all that?
Well, I mean, it was not intentional, but I...
Come here.
Come on. Here, don't forget this.
Come on.
Yes, no. Hang on. You take this.
I guess you caught me with my britches down, didn't you, pal? I mean, you know, information like this gets out and the market is glutted. So, how much is it going to be to just keep this between us?
Oh, well, I
No, look, wait. It's not that easy to buy in, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sacrifice an acre for, say, 10K.
10K.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain, Doc. Okay, make it 5,000.
5,000. For a silver mine. How long will it take to draw up the papers?
Papers? You mean you want lawyers coming in here, putting their grubby little hands on it? You want the world to be your partner, is that it?
No, of course
not. No, look, we're not in sync on this. Here's how it works. No papers, no checks, no trace. We don't want the carpetbaggers moving on us, do we?
What you seem to be saying here is that you want cash.
I don't want to sell, period, but you got me over a barrel, buddy.
I suppose I have, haven't I?
Do you think you can have the 5,000 by 10 o'clock tomorrow?
No problem.
Yeah, well, I guess between the condominiums and the hysterectomies, you must be raking it in. Remember, now, not a word to anyone, and I'll take this $100 as a deposit.
Sure. Dad, have I got a deal for you? Well, for us, actually. You sitting down? Listen to this.
Morning, Jake. Oh, morning. Well, what's the beef this time?
Well, Dr. McIntyre and I just got through examining the tests we took yesterday.
So?
They show a possible traumatic aneurysm. That's a weakness in one of the major blood vessels that supplies the lower part of your body.
What do you mean, weakness?
Well, that means that it could rupture any time, and you could die. That problem has to be corrected, and surgery is the only way.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
You guys really think I fell for that test routine, don't you?
Jake, listen to me. That aneurysm can rupture, and you could bleed to death. All right, you don't believe us? Get another medical opinion.
Oh, what good does that do? You guys always cover for each other.
You have got a great opinion of mankind.
Yeah, it's the same opinion they got of me. Look, just get it through your head, Doc. Nobody's carving me up. Okay?
Trapper, I have to talk to you.
Does it have to be now?
Yes, it's important. I need someone to take over the karate class for our nurses tonight.
Who's giving him trouble now? The interns or the patients?
It's a jungle out there, Trapper. Do you know the other day Brancusi was assaulted by some nutcake?
You're kidding. Is she all right?
Yes, thank goodness, but the next victim might not be so lucky. So we decided to start a course in self-defense. But our teacher went to L.A. for a conference. The airport's fogged in and he can't get back. So we need somebody to take over for tonight.
You got no problem. I know just the guy.
Gonzo, you think he has the time?
Ma, what do you mean, Gonzo? You happen to be looking at one of the masters of the martial arts.
You?
Ernie, you may have forgotten this, but 30 years ago in Korea, I happen to have learned a great deal about karate from the great Kim Boom Chang.
That was almost 30 years ago, Trapper. I mean, the reflexes aren't quite the same. Bones tend to become more brittle.
Well, the form of the art has not changed.
But
then,
the rapists have gotten dirtier.
are you saying I'm not up to this assignment?
No, Trapper, I was just... the trapezius is a very delicate muscle.
There's nothing wrong with my trapezius.
But you just don't have the time.
Yeah, it's really undignified for a man in my position to have to plead.
All right, Mr. Muscles, you've got the job.
Oh, excuse me, getting off, please.
Why, you all right, miss?
Oh, yes, I'm fine, thank you.
She looked a little wobbly to you?
She sure did. Maybe she's just coming...
All right, let's get her out of here.
Get up.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. Oh, just a little dizzy and nauseous.
With a craving for kosher dill?
Greek olives, the black oily kind with the pits in them. Oh, you don't think I'm pregnant?
Either that or you're overdue for a bicarbonate.
Oh, wait till I tell Jake.
Your husband?
My guy.
Your guy. Would that be Jake Donovan?
Oh, yeah, do you know him?
As a patient and a plaintiff.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm going to have a baby.
Oh, there are more reliable pregnancy tests than a craving for Greek olives.
I'll set it up for you.
Oh, Jake's never had a baby before. I can't wait to tell him.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions till we get the test results in, okay?
Okay, hurry. I know when he hears about it, he's just going to freak with happiness.
Pregnant? Are you sure?
They ran the test. It's true.
Who's the lucky father?
Well, who's the lucky father? Well, who could it be?
Well, let's not panic. We can always hire a detective to track him down.
That's not funny, Jake.
Well, it's about as funny as the announcement you just made.
Oh. Hey, wouldn't it be a kick to have something we both made? Honey, a baby. Somebody who looks like you, talks like you, carries your name.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, think about it, Jake. We could be a family for once, a real family. We could have meals at home on a real tablecloth and napkins instead of grabbing pastrami on the run. Oh, and honey, a baby buggy. A baby buggy with a real baby in it. Oh, and the two of us can go walking in the park.
What, are you crazy or something?
Oh, Jake.
Look, it's probably nothing but bloat anyway. Look, Sadie, you're not going to hang this one on me.
Well, I could have sworn you'd be happy about it.
Why should I be happy about a bouncing ball of bloat? Who you been talking to anyway? That's the oldest con in the world.
Nobody.
Oh, don't give me nobody. Somebody had to put that garbage into your head. You didn't make it up all by yourself.
I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't? Well, I'll tell you something, Sadie. You're not going to sucker me into the marriage scene with that, I'm going to have a baby routine.
Who said anything about getting married? Have I ever complained that what we had between us was rotten? The way it is fine.
Oh, is it? Okay, sit down there. Sit down. Here, just put that right down in writing, okay? I, Sadie Pelkey, being of sound mind and unpregnant.
But what if I am pregnant?
Just put it down there. And unpregnant am
the happiest person in the world. Is that what you want, Jake?
Yeah, okay. Now put down the rest of it. Say, Jake and I never even got close enough to have a kid.
But...
And sign it. Right. That's a terrible thing to do to a sick man, coming around here hitting him with a scam like that.
It wasn't a scam, honey.
Oh, you gonna tell me about scams? I invented them. Look, I don't want you pulling a stunt like that again.
I won't. I promise.
You're not kidding, you're not going to. Because as soon as this leg of mine gets better, I'm leaving town anyway. Alone.
All right, starting positions. Let's concentrate. Ready? Stop! That's it. Stay together. All right, scoop them up. That's right. Clear the area. All right, protect yourself. Very good. Stay together. That's nice. Yeah. Very good. All right, starting positions. All right, it's a good session. We've learned some new moves. Looks good. I think it might be good now if we could maybe finish up with a couple of demonstrations in self-defense. So, Brancusi, front and center. All right, now the situation is this. You're in a parking lot, alone, it's dark, you're on your way to your car. Up comes this young punk, that's me. Grabbed you like this, and now what do?
I scrape your shin with the heel of my shoe, grab your wrist, move quickly, and flip you over my shoulder.
Well, do it.
Oh, no, I feel funny.
Come on, Gloria, I'm a rapist, now do it.
Even rapists are sick. They need help. It's different with you.
Look, kid, you gotta stop thinking of me as your lovable chief of surgery. Now, I told you what to do. Do it! Okay, sweetheart.
Oh, wow. Are you all right?
Oh, sure, Gloria. That was perfect. Now, you got a lot of class, kid. And speaking of class, I think we should end on a positive note tonight. So, look, that's all until next Wednesday. Mr. Asuka will be back, and maybe I'll see you again then. Okay, good workout. Thank you. Good night.
Lopez, you want to run a taco stand the rest of your life?
I'm doing pretty good. You know how many burritos I sold last year? And I don't even have tables. I do a stand-up business.
Yeah, but that's petty ante.
I got 2 Anglos, both college graduates, in charge of quality control.
Okay, you impressed me, Lopez. You people are coming along. But it doesn't mean there's not room for improvement, right?
What do you have in mind?
I happen to know that there is a successful sex change clinic in Copenhagen. You can pick it up for the price of a sombrero.
Jake, can I speak to you for a minute?
Gates, I'm in the middle of a
Are you
business
still
discussion.
pushing that sex change clinic in Copenhagen?
I'll grab you later, Donovan.
What are you trying to do, wreck my act?
You were told to quit hustling the patients. Have you reconsidered the operation?
Forget the operation. I'll make you a deal, Gates. I'll quit hustling the patients if you quit coaching Sadie.
Coaching Sadie?
Yeah, that pregnancy scam. You really think that that's going to make me change my mind about the operation?
Jake, let me tell you something. There are plenty of people in this hospital who have a chance to make it and want to. Why should I waste my time worrying about somebody who doesn't give a damn about his own life?
Why don't you just admit that I called your bluff?
You think Sadie's pregnancy's a bluff?
Yeah, the whole schmear. And if you think I'm going to let some dumb broad trap me into some common law wife settlement, you're nuts.
You want to see the results for pregnancy test?
Oh, big deal. So you show me the test. How do I know it's hers?
You don't.
Right. She's probably not my kid anyway.
You're right. Probably isn't.
They told me where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm disturbing your dinner. But look, I'll come back.
No. Sadie, I'm kidding. Come on in. Sit down. Tell me what's bothering you. What do you want to talk to me about?
Well, are those tests right?
Uh-huh. You don't look too pleased.
I'm not.
When you arranged to take the test, you said you wanted to have a baby.
Well, yeah, that was before I found out that Jake doesn't want one. Boy, how wrong can a girl be about a guy, huh?
Is it so important what he wants?
I want to make him happy.
Did you ever consider making yourself happy first?
How can I be happy if my old man isn't? No, thank you. Dr. Gates, I want to get rid of the baby.
An abortion?
Oh, no. No. Well, I could never do that.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I came here asking for help, advice. Maybe, I thought maybe you might know somebody who wants the baby.
You want to give it away?
Well, no, I really don't want to give it away. I just...
How about giving it to yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
You mean raise it alone?
Sure, why not?
Oh, no. No, you don't know me, Dr. Gates. I mean, I never do anything right. I mean, ask Jake. He knows. I mean, I could just see myself giving the kid floor wax instead of oatmeal. Boy, I mean, is that the kind of mother you wish on a defenseless kid?
Oh, Jake really has you brainwashed, hasn't he?
Look, I came here for advice, not to hear you knock Jake Donovan.
I'll stop knocking Jake when you stop knocking yourself.
Look here, Dr. Gates, he may not be perfect, but he's my guy and I love him. And if Jake Donovan says he doesn't want a kid, that's the way it's gonna have to be.
Hey, kid.
Me?
Yeah, come here for a minute.
The name's Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson. Here, sit down here, buddy. You happen to know what this is? A medical bag. Yeah, but it's not just a medical bag. This particular bag belonged to none other than Dr. Albert Schweitzer.
You're kidding.
No, I picked this up in Africa a few years ago myself. The Smithsonian has been dickering with me, but I could let you have it for, say, $50 cash.
It's kind of moldy, isn't it?
Oh, well, that, my friend, is the original jungle rot. And look, see in there? You can look real close. You can see his initials.
It looks like PR to me. Well, that jungle rat's pretty impressive. Tell you what,
You give me $60, and I won't say a word about this to the health department. Think about it.
What are you grinning at?
You? Don't you ever quit.
Oh, Gates, what is this going to be? A 10-minute number on honesty, purity, and nobility?
No, actually, I like what you're doing. A little con here, a little scam there, keeps them alert, you know, on their toes. And what the hell? If they fall for your baloney, it's because they want to. You're selling them dreams, man. And nowadays, that's a real public service.
Yeah. And what's your con, Buster?
I'm just letting you know that your life is worth a little bit more than you think it is.
Gates! Wait a minute. Gates? Wait a minute. Gates! Look, what are you trying to do? Promote me? Elevate me? Make me into a philosopher or something?
Just stating the facts, Jake.
Will you quit trying to change me? Look, I'm a flim-flam man, a con artist. A lot of suckers sweating out their time on this planet, and I'm out to take them for everything they got.
And who's complaining? If they buy what you're selling, then everybody's happy.
Yeah, they only think they're happy until they find out they've been taken.
What I'm telling you is that there is an operation that can give you another 20 dishonest, deceitful years.
You don't understand, do you, Gates? I mean, I'm really not getting through to you. Look, it's my time. I've got it coming. What's more important is, I don't even want to fight it.
Look, this legs feels like it's working again.
I want out of here by Friday.
Good grief, Coberly, what happened to you? I was just coming to work and suddenly realized I need a quarter for the parking meter. And before I could ask this nurse if she could break a buck, she came at me like Bruce Lee. It was awful.
It's getting so it isn't safe for a man to walk alone anymore.
What we need is a buddy system.
It's open. Come on in.
Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't keep dropping in like this.
That's okay. Come on in.
Oh, you're getting ready for dinner. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I have a little time. Are you all right?
Oh, sure.
What's wrong?
Everything.
For example?
I can't give the baby away no matter what Jake says. I mean, look, giving your kid away, I mean, that's like, well, barbaric. And Jake doesn't even care.
Yeah, well, Jake's got a lopsided mind. He only wants something if he thinks he's being cheated out of it.
You're running him down again.
Shouldn't I?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, everybody sees Jake as such a terrible guy. I mean, including Jake. But he's really not like that. I mean, it's just that he's been hurt. So he thinks he has to act tough and rough and mean. But he really doesn't have to be like that. I mean, I think he can change. Honest, he could. All he needs is a little love and kindness and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Sadie, Jake is seriously ill.
Jake?
He has a serious medical problem. Unless it's corrected by surgery, he may not live long enough to see the birth of his own kid.
But he never told me he was sick.
Part of him refuses to believe it. Another part of him is terrified by it. Sadie, you could make him want that operation.
How?
By giving him some of his own medicine, a con.
A con? Me? Oh, come on. Jake will never believe that.
I'll tell you exactly what you have to do.
Oh, no. No matter what we do, it just won't work.
Sadie, do you want Jake to live? Or do you want to be his doormat for just a few more months?
Oh.
late.
Yeah? I didn't notice.
Didn't you bring my pinstripe?
You know something, Jake? That George Raft suit went out with gangster movies.
But this is Friday. I told you I wanted to check out today.
Well, whenever you get to where you're going, drop me a postcard.
All right, what the hell is going on? Where'd you get that dress?
Don't worry. You didn't pay for it. I got it at the Goodwill store.
I don't know if I'm crazy about the idea of you walking around wearing used clothing.
Why, afraid of your reputation as a big spender? Don't worry, Jake. Nobody has to know about our big, unpregnant relationship we used to have.
You know, Sadie, the last time you gave me some lip, the orthodontist had a big year.
Yeah? Well, fun time is over. As of today, I'm going off of welfare. Here's the keys to your apartment, the credit card to Delaney's retread tire store, 6 books of trading stamps. Oh, you got lucky, Jake. 12 more books and we could have owned an electric blanket. Just think what that could have done for our sex life.
Sadie, you don't mean what you're saying. I don't get it.
Well, you want some help? Here. I, Sadie Pelkey, relieve Jake Donovan of all responsibility for my welfare.
And where do you think you're going?
To Seattle, to get married.
Married? Haha, really? Where'd you find this sucker?
Charlie Granoff.
Charlie Granoff? You don't mean to tell me that 40-year-old box boy from the supermarket?
Yeah. And in between pushing groceries, he had some time for this.
Are you trying to tell me that Charlie Granoff is the father of my kid?
See you around, Jake.
Charlie Granoff, he doesn't even have the chromosomes. That kid is mine, Sadie! It's not Granoff's! Sadie! Sadie! I'll have you both arrested for kidnapping! Sadie, it's a federal rap! You won't get away with it! I'll prove it's my kid! Sadie!
Get a gurney, stat!
Sadie!
You have any idea how angry Jake's going to be when he wakes up and finds out that he's alive?
Okay, we didn't get his consent. We're still legal. 2 doctors signed for him.
Oh, Trapper and I.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
You hurt your back.
I did not hurt my back. My pants are too tight. Forceps, please.
Tight pants, yeah.
Suction.
Okay, that takes care of the mesenteric artery.
Well, let's get the aneurysm out.
The lumbar arteries are really bleeding. Now we'll close with...
Transfixion sutures here.
Oh, how is he?
Surgery went well. We won't know the results for a while yet.
Oh, look what I almost did to him. Oh, he'll never forgive me for talking to him like that. Anyway, it's over.
Sadie, don't you want to see him?
And give him another attack?
Sadie, quit blaming yourself. If anything, you're responsible for saving his life. He's been calling for you.
Jake's been calling for me?
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe he has something to tell you that he never had the guts to say before. He's a little groggy right now, but promise me you hang around.
Oh, sure.
Oh, Sadie, how did it feel cutting yourself off from Jake?
Well, a little like being pregnant. Nauseous and exhilarating. Jake?
It's been almost a week. You're supposed to have been married. What happened? You couldn't stand Seattle or Charlie Granoff?
How you feeling, Jake? You look fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably be dead by Sunday. That's the way they timed it. They'll announce the operation was a success and I'll collapse in the middle of watching 60 Minutes.
Oh, don't talk like that. Dr. Gates said they got to it in time.
Yeah, well, the it in this case is me. They got to Jake Donovan in time with a dirty scalp. But what difference does it make anyway? You're not going to be included in my will, you know. You walked out on me.
I came back, didn't I?
Oh, you came back because you panicked, because you knew you couldn't make it without me. What was all that stuff about running off with Charlie Granoff anyway? A scam? How did you like your 5-minute taste of independence, kid?
I shouldn't have tried to fool you, Jake.
Yeah, haven't I told you that 100 times?
And instead of listening to your pearls of wisdom, I must have been polishing your shoes or washing your socks.
You're starting with the mouth again. Why don't you just admit you made a big mistake?
Can I ever thank you enough for giving me another chance to be your slave? You know, it must have been that lobotomy I did on my own head that made me think that I could make it on my own. Oh, you're right, Jake. You are really right. It was a scam. Almost as good as some of those you pulled off.
The baby, too?
The baby, Charlie Granoff, everything. So long, Jake. When they bury you next week, maybe you can con them into a free burial plot. Oh.
Sadie, how'd it go? You all right?
I put in my time. I know when enough is enough. He kept talking about making it to Sunday. I hope he doesn't get to Saturday.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I know I'm not going to wait any longer with any part of Jake inside of me. I want an abortion.
It's not going to be that easy, Sadie.
Why? Isn't hating Jake, the baby, the whole stinking world enough?
Sadie, come on. I'll get you a cup of coffee.
Oh, don't try to stop me, Doctor. If I can't have it done here, I'll go to some foreign country where they treat men like women. I mean, women like men. Or men like...
Nice going. Letting her get away.
Why would I want to stop her?
Because she's carrying your kid. That's why.
There isn't any kid, Gates. That was a scam. She even admitted it when I called her bluff.
And you call yourself a hustler? She's conning you, man, and you're too thick to know it.
Why would she lie to me about that?
Because maybe she's starting to wonder what kind of a father you'd make.
Me? I'd make a hell of a father. The dumb broad, she just had a good thing going and she blew it. I was ready to forgive her. Yeah, even for all that Declaration of Independence, I was ready to forget all about it.
You're too good, Jake.
Yeah, well, just tell her that she's not cut out of the will. She's going to have it all. I just didn't want her to think she was getting away with anything. Anyway, it'll all be over by Sunday, won't it?
You still believe Trapper's knife slipped in surgery, don't you?
When it's your time, it's your time.
Okay. All right. Wouldn't you like to leave someone behind who gives a damn? Wouldn't you like to know that there's a kid, a piece of you, who can throw an occasional dandelion on your grave? You've lost Sadie, you're going to lose your kid and your claim to immortality. You don't have to wait till Sunday. You're already dead.
Sadie, I want to talk to you.
Get out of my way, Jake.
I'm not moving until we talk.
Well, you better talk fast, because I don't feel like listening.
Sadie, how can you say that after what we've been through together?
But what we've been through was never together.
Sadie, I'm a dying man. Now give me the few hours I have left to prove to you that I can change. Now, you loved me once, you can't deny that.
But that was before my condition. Now that I'm in my condition, you start thinking straighter. You realize some creeps can never be fathers.
Look, do you want me to be buried without a lousy dandelion? Now, that kid is my passport to immortality. You cannot rob me of that.
Oh, look who's talking. You spent a lifetime ripping off people. Why can't I?
Because you're not in training for it. Sadie, I am winding down. Please, just come back.
Why should I?
Because I told you to.
That ain't... Correction isn't enough.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want?
That you love me.
Okay, you got it.
But what?
What you just said!
Say it!
All right, I love you.
I want that on paper.
Okay, I, Jake Donovan, being of sound mind and used up body.
Correction. Your body is just fine.
Being of sound mind and body. Repeat. I love you, Sadie. And want to be the father of our kid. Okay?
Well, we'll think about it.
Well, Dad, it's not just luck, you know. I mean, it's really a matter of instinct, of being able to recognize a good thing when you see it. And in this case, I knew immediately.
Hi, Riverside.
Call you back, Dad. Bye.
Stan?
Yes?
What's the rush?
Well, patient's waiting, work to do.
Well, I just wanted to apologize to you.
Apologize?
Yeah, for unloading that worthless property. Look, there is nothing underneath all that sand but it's more sand.
Oh, is that so? Well, c'est la vie.
I'll tell you what. I'll buy it back from you for exactly what you paid for it.
Oh, Jake, that's nice.
Sounds like a good deal, Stan.
Sounds like a good deal, doesn't it? Oh, apologies. Really, Donovan, I'm on to your hustle.
But it's not a hustle. For once, I'm telling the truth.
Is that so? Well, I'll be the judge of that,
What is wrong with him? I'm telling you, there is no silver under that sand.
You're right. No silver. But yesterday they struck oil.
Aha!